Training Service Animals and Autonomous Vehicles by John Elsterda. A shoulder-length photo of John Elsterda accompanies his short feature. The photo is slightly larger than the thumbnail photos used for staff writers. John, attired in a gray sport jacket and colored shirt with no tie, displays a serious look in the picture. The background is difficult to decipher, but loose wire and car parts appear to be scattered behind him. There is no photo caption. The text of the article begins as follows. What does developing autonomous driving technology have in common with training service dogs? More than you might think. Fundamentally, guide dogs and the Waymo driver, what we call our autonomous driving technology, share a similar mission: to make it safe and easy for people to get where they're going. During a recent gathering of veterans at Waymo, an employee resource group, we visited Warrior Canine Connection, WCC, and their service dogs in training, including my canine charge in training, Nathan, to clean up their training center. The dogs gave us their undivided attention and love throughout the day. This powerful capacity that ultimately allows humans to train these incredible animals always touches me, and this time it got me to thinking this. There are many similarities between training a service dog and autonomous driving technology. Rewarding behavior. When teaching a service dog a new skill, we reward them with attention and treats when they respond correctly to requests and gently ignore them for poor behavior. They quickly learn to optimize their behavior for incentives. Training an autonomous system to complete a task follows a similar model. While we can't give technology tasty treats and head scratches, we can define a mathematical reward function that assigns positive points to desired behaviors, like staying in a lane, and penalties for behaviors that could be improved, like stopping for too long on a crosswalk. The algorithms optimize, similar to how a dog would, by solving this math problem repeatedly to determine how to get the most rewards and avoid the most penalties. Encoding a language. Both dogs and autonomous systems need to understand complex scenarios without fully understanding human language. Instead, dogs like Nathan can recognize short commands and emotions. We teach dogs complex tasks slowly and iteratively, adding one component at a time until they learn the whole sequence. The Waymo driver works in a similar way. It could be overwhelming to code each scenario our autonomous driver has to account for in the real world. Instead, we use algorithms that simplify the world into actions such as stopping at a red light or recognizing when it's safe to proceed. Simply put, it pays for service dogs and autonomous driving systems to make the right decisions. It's remarkable how certain aspects of learning theory are similar across species and even the development of smart driving technology. With that said, an autonomous driver system is never going to be as good at snuggling as your dog. Learn more about Waymo at waymo.com, at waymo.com. John Elsterda is a systems engineer at Waymo and a Ph.D. candidate at Stanford University. He is also a U.S. Navy reservist and a Warrior Canine Connection volunteer.